Okay, on today's recording, I'm going to be sharing some wisdoms with you. Hopefully, there's some value to it. I think there is, otherwise I wouldn't be recording it. And it's come from a place where I'm being asked repeatedly, okay, two things. One, that someone's about to set up a podcast and they want some guidance how best to do it. My advice to those people is see how I do it and don't do it. I've sort of made it up as I've gone along, but it's worked. Okay. So jokes to one side, but there are learnings there. Okay. But there's a lot of people looking to create podcasts now. It's probably a trending activity, which then makes it a little bit harder for people to come in and join and be in a busy space, which then brings me to the other part. And this one doesn't just stick to podcasts. This one is in the digital world, if you like. Okay. People are asking me, where do you get your content from? Where do you think of these ideas? Where do they come from? How do I create content? How do I create content that people want, that's relevant to me and my personality, that's going to serve me, that's not going to be detrimental to myself? And for that, especially on that latter point, I find that people, say, for example, it's just a LinkedIn post, for example, then they hesitate and they don't do it, which is such a shame because sometimes those ones that you hesitate on, they go bonkers. And you're then very glad that you've done it in hindsight. But at the moment, also passes, they expire. So that self-sabotaging, that sort of tall poppy syndrome, if you like, can really be a bit of a hindrance for you on content. Now, the elephant in the room is a lot of people think, well, okay, if that's the case, let's go to a ChatGPT. Let's go to an AI tool that's going to create a load of content for me. That's all well and good. Yes, that'll save you time, and there is a time and place for that. However, people's radar for BS is skyrocketing. They know from a mile away where you've got this content from. They know there's little cues in there. Probably most importantly, those people that care most, you're the ones that actually know you and your brand and your DNA, they know it's not you. Okay. That's when it becomes detrimental to you. Okay. Because it's then just white noise. All right. So there is a time and place to be using AI, which will help you. But if you're using it for the creativity, then you're doing yourself an injustice. So where does the content come from? Okay, this is where there's a tangible takeaway. Content comes from the way to think about it is think of it like a diary. Okay, so it's a way of documenting what you do. Okay, so today I did this, I learnt that, I made this mistake, I did this. This is how I can help others. Okay, so as long as you're doing something day to day and you've got something to share, something to offload, some a learning, a perspective that's maybe fresh or new or different or quirky, okay, there's your content. Okay, now when you start doing this, it's a bit like if you start a diary, you want to start writing, dear diary, Tom's really annoyed me today. I hate the colour purple and I wish he had some hair. Okay, brilliant, good starting point. Okay, what you'll find a week or a month down the line of doing this constantly, that sentence becomes a paragraph, becomes a dossier. Okay, because you get good at it. Okay, and you start to get in tune to the things, the learnings, the points of difference, why today was different to yesterday, and why your concerns about tomorrow are valid. So you can get more detail in this the more you do it, and all of a sudden, once you start creating content based on your day to day, it goes from here to here, and it's real. It's you. There's value to your personal experiences and perspectives to certain people in society. Okay, so we need to make sure that those right people see that content at the real time. And I suppose the other nice byproduct of this is is that you start seeing lessons and messages and things. Inspiration is probably the best umbrella term. innocuous things, just by looking at your dog, seeing the sails off in a high street, seeing a shape in the clouds. You can get inspiration from anywhere, but you start to see life differently. You start to be a little bit more observant, and you start to bypass that autopilot, just walk in. I was driving that same route day in, day out. You start saying, oh, look at that. I'm not noticed this, because you're actively tuning into be a receptor for content. Okay. So life just kind of gets good that way. Okay. So if you're struggling with content, that's what I recommend you do. It's a really easy, cheap way to get started, and all fairness, it's the most real and not disingenuous way to engage with people that should be engaging with you. Okay. No skipping to AI. Let's keep that for yourself there. So hopefully it's of help for you. If I think of anything else in my day-to-day, I'll record it, I'll share it. Feedbacks below is always welcome. Thank you. Hi there, Mr. Purple here. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. We've got loads of videos coming up. In this case, I would like to share with you an opportunity to have a conversation with me directly. We do lots of business coaching. We work with owners and leaders within business that want to see their business go from here to here, to grow their business and to grow themselves. We are offering a free 15-minute discovery session with myself. If you're interested in that, just book with the message below. Thank you.